Hey everyone, we're jumping right into this one, and I am testing a new cut of lino that I've never used before. It's not speedball, although I've used speedball in the past. I'll go over that in a different video. But I've been really getting into doing linography and linograph prints. I think that's what they're called. I honestly don't know, but there are all these little stamps. As you can see, I've done penguins, I did a vulture. This is me just testing out this specific type of lino I've not used before. So I just did some random lines and some ink. Then I'm cutting off the excess so I can use the rest of it to make a giant stamp, because I haven't made something this large before. I initially really liked this. It wrote really well, like I was able to actually draw on it and erase, which wasn't something I was able to do with a different speedball version of this. Had kind of a false start here with the carving, but then I really got into the groove of it, so just some satisfying carving here. But as you can see, it's not like a scene that I've done before. It's a oarfish, and here I am just kind of adding the spines. I'm still really struggling with understanding negative and positive space in linography. I always think I have it down and then I mess up. So this is just more practice for me, but my brain assumed that the things I was carving would show up, which doesn't make any sense. I'm removing part of the lino, so clearly that is not going to be filled with ink, but I'm still learning, and this one was a huge struggle for me. It was about at this point where I was like, should I just give up? Because I was really not liking how this was looking. And I don't really love the end product. I mean, I'm happy I have it. Like, it was certainly fun to make and definitely a good learning experience. But the product overall that I ended up creating was not awesome, in my opinion. And I don't actually think I'm going to buy this type of lino again. It's very firm compared to the pink speedball lino that I was using before. And so it's a little bit easier to carve and a little bit easier to get more detailed lines. But I really wasn't happy with I think, honestly, I wasn't happy at my skill level. That was the whole problem. I definitely need to do more of these to get better at them. And I need a narrower carving tool, because this carving tool is really wide, so it's not easy for me to get a ton of detail. But again, that is something that can be learned through practice, so I just need to learn a bit more. I may try to make another oarfish after this one, because I feel like I hardcore failed on this one. But the process was really fun. I just need to practice more with negative and positive space. Something I noticed specifically about this carving pad that didn't happen with the speedball pad that I use is that it was very tacky, and almost like tacky in the sense of like texture, and it was almost like ink repellent. And I don't know, I'm thinking of this now as I'm watching this video back, I don't know if I used the right side. Like, I peeled off some of that foam at the beginning. I don't know if that was the side I was supposed to use or not, so we'll see. I might be a little bit more conscientious of that with my next oarfish that I make, but here's kind of the final product. I don't have a brayer or any specific print inks, so I'm just using literally like a Winsor & Newton ink here and my own hands, just because it's easier than having to go out and get a brayer. But yeah, this is the final product. I went over it a couple more times with more ink to kind of just see different variations of like pressure. That's the problem of not having a brayer, is that my hand pressure is much more kind of all over the place. But yeah, these are the two prints side to side. Again, kind of have mixed feelings about them. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. What do you think I should carve next? I'm really kind of digging carving like landscapes. I've been doing a lot of landscapes that I'll show in another video. But that's all. Thanks so much for watching, and have a good week.